What's the kill count? My name's Luigi, and today, what are we talking about? Redboys Sinners, currently directed by Redboy. Redboy Sinners is based off the absolute goated movie, Sinners. Anyway, Sinners is about twins Stack and Smoke, who open up a joint for a lovely night of freedom. But unfortunately, some bloodthirsty vampires ruin it. And Redboy Sinners does a decent job at doing that, with some good acting. But they did miss some pretty important characters and plot lines, and plus the movie can suck at times. But still, the movie is decent. Anyways, how many kills will these bloodthirsty vampires get? Well, let's find out and get to the kills. The movie begins with Remick falling from the sky. He knocks the door on a nearby house, but is greeted with a couple with guns. Remick tells the couple how bad people are after him. He wants to go inside the couple's house so he can hide, but the couple don't really care. But then Remick tells the couple that he has some gold. That makes the couple let him in. Anyways, then we see the hunters trying to look for Remick. Anyways, one of the hunters knock on the door of the couple's house. Anyways, one of the hunters asks Ava if she let a great evil inside her home. Ava tells the hunter that she didn't. Well, the hunters have to go since the sun is coming down. So the hunters leave. Anyways, after that, Ava calls out to her husband that she got him to go away. But when she doesn't get a response, she goes looking for him. Anyways, Ava eventually finds her husband dead.
Oh. He's all there now.
Anyways, after Rand comes back from the dead as a vampire, Ava joins him by getting killed off screen. Anyways, then we see our main character Dallas going to the treehouse. You see, Dallas just got back from his music lessons and greets his dad with a big old hug. Unlike in the action movie where his dad thinks that music's a sin and him actually being a priest, he's actually okay with his son playing music. Anyways, the dad tells him how his cousins Stack and Smoke are coming to town. He also tells him that they're coming back to party and stuff. He also tells his son to go back to church. Dallas refuses since he wants to focus on music, and that makes them get into a little argument. And after that, Dallas says that he's gonna go find his cousins.
You keep dancing with the devil. One day he's gonna follow you home.
Anyways, then we see Dallas walking in the city. After a few greetings, Dallas checks up on a guy named Terry. Then Dallas asks Terry if he's seen the twins. And hey, speak of the devil, Dallas hugs them, but Smoke don't like hugs.
I got twins.
Nah, we good.
Such an incredible line. Anyways, after that, Smoke tells Dallas to show them around. Anyways, then Smoke tells Dallas that that's not all they came for. Dallas's dad told him that he was good at music. And he also told Dallas that they're trying to get back their crew from back in the days to make some music. And they want Dallas to join the crew. So they make a whole plan where Smoke goes to Midtown to buy a cabin from someone, and Stack and Dallas go to the other side of town to get back their crew.
Sounds like a deal. Will Stack protect me from anyone? Man, he uses a gun. I don't. I can beat these guys with my fist. I'll protect you, baby cousin.
So like that, the groups separate. Anyways, then we see Smoke head to Midtown and buy the cabin from a guy named Carl. Smoke gives Carl $30, which is money only the twins have, and these thieves know it. So when they see Carl with that money, they try to take it. Well, unfortunately for one of them, Smoke is here.
Stone, is that you? Smoke? I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? I've seen better days. You just shot me in the butt.
So Smoke decides to make it even by shooting the other guy. Anyways, after that, Smoke gives Carl his $30 back. Anyways, then we see Stack and Dallas looking for someone named Tom.
Tom!
Anyways, when Tom walks out of his tent, Stack tries to give him a hug, but Tom doesn't like hugs. Anyways, Stack tells Tom that they need him for a party they're gonna do. But Tom tells him that he's worth more now, so they're gonna need to fight his crew if they want him. But Stack decides that he's gonna do all the fighting. So after Stack pretty much just beats them all up, the rest of the crew surrender because they're just too afraid. So that means Tom is going to a party, and Jimmy too, I guess. Anyways, after the group reunite, Stack tells Smoke how they're gonna open up the party tonight. Smoke doesn't like that at first, but eventually he agrees. So they head to the cabin.
Oh, this is great. It's raining. Dallas, call up all your people and we're gonna get lit.
Oh yeah, they are. This is some party. And hey, it's Cornbread. Hope nothing bad happens to that guy. Anyways, after the party montage, we cut to the outside where Remick and the vampire couple are here.
You hear that music? That's the music that can bring my ancestors back.
Well, time for this movie to get scary. Anyways, then Cornbread or Melvin tells everyone that there's some strange people here, so everyone checks it out. And while we see Remick and a vampire couple in human disguises. Anyways, Remick tells them that the music caught their attention and asks who played it. And Smoke says it was Dallas. Then Remick starts asking if they could come in and join the party. But even how nice Remick is being, Smoke and the others don't trust him one bit. So Remick and the couple leave. But Tom wants to know what really brings them here, so he goes outside and talks to them. Remick says that he just misses his family, and he also says that he loves Dallas's music. So Remick really wants to go inside, but Tom says he can't because they're just not ready. So then Remick shows Tom some gold, but Tom doesn't need it.
You do. You really, really do.
Anyways, that freaks out Tom, so he tries to go back inside, but Remy kills him off screen. So now Tom is part of the vampire family. Anyways, he asks Melvin if he can come in, but Melvin tells him that he doesn't need to ask and starts to be suspicious of Tom. But Melvin does let vampire Tom in. Anyways, Tom asks Dallas where Stack is, and Dallas tells Tom that Stack is upstairs talking to someone, but Tom really needs to tell Stack something, so they go alone together. Anyways, Smoke asks Melvin where Tom is. Melvin tells him that Tom is upstairs with Stack, and also warns Smoke that he's been acting strange recently. Anyways, Melvin goes outside to use the bathroom, and Smoke goes upstairs to check on Tom.
Tom, do you want some project?
Oh dang, Tom is feasting on Stack. Anyway, Smoke calmly acts, but Tom says it's not what it looks like. But Smoke doesn't believe that, so he shoots Tom, but that doesn't do anything.
I'm gonna kill every one of you.
Tom tries to attack Smoke, but Smoke just throws him to the ground. And then Tom escapes to the outside. Then Smoke tells everyone who's not family to leave. Anyways, then Dallas and two other people ask Smoke what happened. Then Smoke basically tells them how Tom killed Stack. Anyways, then this random character named Rando starts to catch on on what's happening. Well, kinda, he says that Tom was probably possessed and thinks the strange people they saw is a part of it. But don't worry, cause Random knows some voodoo.
Oh, voodoo, huh? Voodoo, really? You got any voodoo that can bring my brother back, huh? I can't even know without him. Calm down, Smoke. She's just trying to help.
Anyways, then we find out that people who walked out are not part of the vampire family, so yeah. So they gotta stay there for the time they have left, until they actually figure out what they are, but constantly kill them, so it might be hard. Anyways, Randall's gonna make some weapons, and then we hear Stack? Well, Vampire Stack, actually. And he wants him to join the family, but Smoke doesn't like that, so he has to kill Stack, even if Stack really wants his brother to join him. Anyways, after a little fight between the two of them, Jimmy comes to the rescue. Jimmy gives Stack some garlic, and vampires don't like garlic, so he gets out of there. And that's when everyone realizes that they're vampires, and that Remic's the main vampire, so they should probably just stay inside for now. Anyways, then we see Melvin walking up to the cabin, and well, Melvin's acting very strange, meaning that he's a vampire, and Smoke and the others know that, so they don't let him in. But Melvin keeps trying with the whole we should be kind to each other thing, but it doesn't work.
Can I go at least get my money?
And well, Smoke gives it to him, even though it's very clear it's a trap. And well, yeah, I was right, since Melvin tried to bite Smoke. But Smoke lives for now. Anyways, then Randall says that he has some rolled plagues that can easily kill the vampires. So yeah, sounds pretty good. Then Smoke says that they should probably all eat garlic so they can check if any of them are vampires. Well, before that happens, we see Carl hearing his brother calling his name. And of course, Carl's brother Jackson is a vampire. And Carl knows it, so he doesn't trust him. That makes Jackson mad. He says that they have the same bloodline and he still has love for him, just like he did in the old days. And then tries to make Carl go outside. Anyways, then Remix is here, who basically backs Jackson up and tells him to go outside so they can be a big, happy vampire family. But he also tells them if they hand over Dallas, then he'll let them live. Why? Well, it's because Dallas's music is powerful enough to bring back his ancestors.
So just hand over Dalio, and you guys will live. Or just invite us in and you all die.
But the other vampires want him to join them so they can be a big, happy family. We also find out that if you become a vampire, Rebecca and the others will know your memories. We also find out that I'm pretty sure one of the last people who came out of the cabin is a little cousin of the person he bought the barn from, which I think he means cabin. And that the owner and some other people were planning on killing them the next day. Anyways, then Stack threatens Carl by giving his mom a little visit if they don't let him in. And well, Carl doesn't want that to happen. Man, poor dude. Anyways, Jimmy and Randall try to calm Carl down, and then Smoke and Dallas show upstairs. Anyways, Jimmy and Randall try to calm Carl down again, and well, it works, so good for them.
Come on now, you stupid vampire!
Well, time for the big showdown. Anyways, Randall's pretty mad that Carl did that, so he decides that he gets to die first, which dang, Rando. Anyways, a bunch of vampires attack Carl and turn him into a vampire. Anyways, a vampire attacks Randall, but Randall basically just kills it easily. Anyways, Randall finds out that the vampires have phantom pain, but unfortunately, he won't be able to share that information. Anyways, then we cut to upstairs where Smoke and Dallas are hiding. And Dallas decides to check up on his friends. Oh, it's Remick time. Well, Dallas is cooked, and Remick tells the other hungry vampires that Dallas is his. But Dallas doesn't want to join the vampire family, so he fights back and runs. All the vampires chase after him, except Stack, who wants to fight his brother. Anyways, after a little fight scene, Smoke has the perfect opportunity to shoot Stack, but just can't. So they make a deal off screen. Anyways, Remick has finally caught up to Dallas. And well, it looks like this is the end. But luckily, Smoke saves him last minute. meaning that Remick and 5 other vampires are dying. So yeah, Great Evil stopped, at last. Anyways, 30 years later, we see an old Dallas at a bar. Anyways, a guy tells Dallas that a person wanted to meet him, so Dallas tells him to bring him in. And it's Stack, who is still alive. And how is he still alive? Well, he made a deal with Smoke, that if he leaves Dallas alone, he'll let him live. Anyways, Stack offers Dallas immortality, but Dallas rejects the offer, so Stack leaves.
Hey, Stack. What's up, Dally? Does that last day when we saw Smoke and Remick mean anything to you?
Of course it does. The last day I was ever an actual person. Last time I saw my brothers, then everything happened.
Well, what a sort of happy ending. So, how many humans and vampires died? Well, let's find out and get to the... Oh, someone's at the door. Hello?
Oh, finally. Someone open. You gotta help me out, man. Someone's chasing me.
Oh, that's so bad, but I don't know if I can let you in.
Please, bro. You gotta help me. They're catching up. They're like right over there.
I'm sorry, man, but I can't help you.
Wait, I have gold.
What?
I said I had gold. If you let me in, it's all yours.
Alright, fine. Come in here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
What's so funny?
I'm laughing because you're an idiot.
What are you?
Welcome to the family.
It feels so much better. Now, let's get to the numbers. 13 humans died and Redboys sinners, 2 females and 11 males. Also, 7 vampires died. The award for the best human kill will go to Smokestack, because come on, man, it was awesome. And the award for the lamest human death will go to Jackson, since he was an out of nowhere character and we didn't even see his death. And the award for the best vampire kill will go to Remick's death, because come on, man, it has to go to this legend. And the award for the lamest vampire death will go to the first vampire's death, because come on, man, it was just a punch. And that was Redboy Sinners, a pretty good Redboy movie. Anyways, my name is Luigi, and this has been the Kill Count.